I have a chair and I have one set of light dumbbells that I'm gonna double up in one hand. You could use a set of heavier dumbbells. Try to get that a little straighter. And a set of light dumbbells. So happy to be doing this. Lift up, reach up, open up, stretch up, hold at the top. Reach one arm up. Get your side body lengthened, wiggle your toes, like lift and spread your toes, get light through the toes, and then come back to the center, soft through your shoulders, and then over to the other side. So you're just creating length, sort of dropping that shoulder back, pushing into the floor, lifting your chest, lifting up, like making your spine as tall as you can, back to the center, open up the arms, down and up with the squat, let's go. Down and up, reach up, lift up, down and up again. Take it down, lift it up, reach it up, open it up, take it down, and then lift it up. So as you go down, start paying attention to your knees. Press them out over your feet. So it's like you're trying to push your knees out over your pinky toes. Couple more right there. Another one like that. And then right here, we're gonna lift one leg up, take it behind you, press that heel down, and just lift up. We do this sometimes. I usually face the other way. But it's just a really easy, I am gonna go sideways so you can see. It's just a really easy toe tap. But I want you to start activating your glutes. On that toe tap, kind of lifting from your hip, practicing your stability. You're like creating that center line. Couple more, find your stability in that leg from the knee to the hip. Let's go one more time. Reach up and set it down. Other side, just turn and lift. Yes? So you're not actually like pushing down into the toes, you're just kind of lifting that leg, a little toe tap, pushing down through the heel on the leg that's standing. And then how much length can you create in that side body, in that shoulder blade? Drive down through the heel, pull in from your core so you're hugging in, reaching in. Reach up, lift up. Start activating your glutes one more time. Yes? We're gonna do a bit of glute work today. Turn to the front, we're gonna squat down. So take it down right here and hold. Pull your abs in, like each side to the center, pull in, and then lift the chest, tilt the shoulder blades back. So you're lifting your chest up with that slight tilt back so you're not here, but here, and then go lower. Because you can go lower. Once you hold for a couple of seconds, you can go lower. Now just see, is there one more level? It could be 2 centimeters. From here, drive all the way up. Yes? Halfway down. Whatever halfway feels like to you. A little further down. Push your knees out. Now push your feet into the floor, create tension in your legs. Come down a little bit lower. 3, 2, 1, press up. One more time. Halfway down, chest up. A little bit further. Push your knees out, squeeze your legs so you're creating tension in your legs. You're not just softly holding here, you're creating tension. Another level lower. 3, 2, press it all the way up. Turn your body. Square. So like this, except now we're gonna reach forward and come down. So now we're gonna amplify the stability challenge using your glutes a little bit more. You could use a chair, reach forward, press down. Yes? The down, we're creating length in the calf. So reach forward, you could use something to hold on to, square your hips, but I want you to have the sensation of activation in your glutes. Press it down. So we are creating more length. We are moving your body through a bigger range of motion and creating more strength. When we can continually extend more, we create more contraction somewhere. Right? And when we create a stability challenge, your body has to do some steering control. So wobbling, falling over, any of that stuff is all okay as long as you are keeping yourself safe. That's how your body's figuring out how far you can go. if you don't push an edge, you don't ever find out what your edge is. Right? I'm going one more. And bring it down. I think that's like the tricky thing. You know how I always say exercise mimics life? It's like, how do you push an edge and stay within reasonable safety measures? How do you push an edge and keep your life happy and fulfilling, not just stressful, right? Reach out, extend, abs in, shoulder blade drives back. You're getting that full extension. You're getting that full experience of this lifting leg, activating the glute while hugging in, pushing down through the floor, creating extension in your other arm. How's your breathing? Yes? Yes, the goal is to not sort of fall back down, but to slowly, in a controlled manner. That's your hamstrings on that standing leg, your glute. If you come down in a slow and controlled way instead of falling out, feel what's happening in that standing leg to create that level of stability and control. You got to put the brakes on. I'm going two more. Yes? It seems like such a simple exercise. And release that. Shake it out, walk it off. There's a lot that has to happen though. There's a lot of stability. There's a lot of strength. There's a lot that goes into it. So now I'm gonna give your legs a moment while we work on your upper body. We're gonna hinge forward, first without weights, and then we're gonna go to a single arm with weights. So knees are bent, hips go back, chest presses forwards, hands on your thighs. Just open, thumbs up. Close, thumbs together. Open, now slide your hips back, draw your abs in. So you're gonna do a little bit of a push back and then tuck in and down. So it's open, close. Now we're gonna stay at the top in a second. Now stay at the top with the arms, push your butt back, push your chest forward, and turn your thumbs up as much as you can. Feel where that went on your back. Now rotate your thumbs so they face forward, and then face them down, and then face them forward. So you're just rotating, thumbs up, thumbs forward, thumbs down. Now think about your shoulder blades, pull them down towards your waist, forward, up, you're just rotating your hands. So we're activating different muscles in your shoulders, your glutes are activated, up. And I want you to hug your abs in again, because if you let go, your lower back is taking some strain. This is your last one. And then bring it down, hands on your legs, bring it up. Shake it out. How's everybody doing? Now we're gonna go to a single leg, single arm. So I'm gonna get my 2 weights. You could pick up one heavier weight if you want to. We're gonna do a single arm bent over row, split stance, row. And then next time we do it, we're gonna lift the leg up. But first time we do it, just the arms. How's everybody doing? You know, good morning. We're moving through everything today. All right, so split your stance. I have my foot back that is in the same foot that is the arm that's lifting, and I'm supporting my spine by putting my hand down. Let's go. Row, bring it down. So this foot that's back, the split stance, you choose how you want to split it. You could have a flat foot. You know, we're working on calf flexibility a little bit today, working on lengthening. But can you feel your hips working to stabilize you? Your hand is there to help support the spine. And as you pull up, I want you to find that shoulder blade, pull it back and in towards your spine. Couple more. Yes. And then bring it down, switch sides. Do you feel that in the standing leg a little bit? A little bit of tension, a little bit of support, a little bit of work. making those muscles work. Hip back, hand down, chest forward, flat back, split your stance. Let's go. Pull it up. About 10 of these. I won't be upset if you do 12. Right? Breathe. Like that full squeeze at the top. And then draw your abs in again. Push your hips back again. Rotate, squeeze, pull your abs in. Just keep scanning from your foot to your hip, from your hip to your core, core to the shoulders. And when you're at about 10, it's my last one, bring it down, set it down. Going back. So that motion, that hinging, pausing motion, taking a break. Do you want some water? Just want to give you a second to reset. We're going to go back to this one. Do it a little bit faster. And I want you to challenge yourself. What's your next level? Could you hold on with one finger if you stabilize with holding on? Could you not hold on at all? You have more muscles innervated by your brain, so that's a good thing. You ready? Plant it. Let's go. So you're going to reach, same arm, same leg. And then bring it back down. Reach it out, bring it back down. Yes. And you can just tap that toe down. You can choose, like, do you want to have an extension, like really hinging forward and then kind of standing up? Play with it, right? Like, if you see this as an opportunity to play a little bit, experience what's possible if you reach front to back. If you lift up, I know I can get really focused on all the little details that makes it feel like you have to do it right. And what's right is really kind of subjective. You know, there are certain things that can create problems in terms of alignment, but it's going to be a little bit different. This is my last one. You're doing 10 each side. You switch. But you're going to be a little bit different than me in what it looks like. What feels like an extension to you could feel different to me. Draw your abs in, lift your chest. Here we go. Extend it out. And I'm just tapping down this time. Last time I went all the way to the heel. But this time I really want to focus on engaging my glutes and working my stability. Tell you what, you want to challenge your stability, turn your head and look to the side as you're in that extended position. Breathe in, extend. Yes? It's just your opportunity. Go in. Creating more demand. You're counting your 10, you're drawing your abs in, you're creating that length, and you're breathing. And when you get to your 10, you stand up. Next move, hinging, bent over, and now to add another level option, you don't have to, but another level option is to take this leg and lift it as you row. Yes, same row, same thing with the arm. So, get your weight, working your back, working your the back of your shoulder, working your bicep, your lower back, draw your abs in, you're going 10 of them, plant your foot, square your hip, line it up, and then go. So when you stop like rushing into stuff and you get very intentional, and then you do the work, you make it work. And what I mean by that is you're not trying to get through it without feeling anything. You're actually trying to get through it by feeling more. Where could I feel this? Where could I notice? And if you need to, you set that foot down. You don't have to take the challenge of lifting the leg. Woo! It's a lot of work in that standing leg. I've got 2 more. You're doing your 10, you're counting your 10. Yes? And when you get to your 10, you get to switch legs. That was hard, wasn't it? I thought that was hard. I love hard. Hard is good. Challenging is good. Challenging yourself is how you grow. Okay, other side. And you know, I find it to be the best when you have a challenge that you're creating for yourself versus something that's coming at you in life that you aren't choosing, expecting, or wanting. So if we're challenging ourselves to get stronger, more stable, get a better nervous system, the more work I do in studying the science, the more I believe the nervous system is the key piece to better aging, better strength, and honestly, a better feeling body all the time, learning how to have more resilience, learning how to have more, I'm going one more control over your nervous system. That's powerful. Walk this one off a little bit, like move your body through space. I'm walking over here, I'm coming back. Just walk your legs off. I mean, keep them. All right, get some water, reset. And now we're gonna go back to that squat. We're gonna add a front raise. So the lighter weights is what we're gonna use. We're gonna be going here from the lowest position you can. So wide stance, and you're gonna pick. So you could go this far down. Draw your abs in. So I want you to feel that, like if you could pull your navel in towards your spine, do you feel your back kind of round forward? And then lift your chest and then draw in again and then lift. So you're kind of doing this back and forth to find as neutral a position as you can, and then keep it and drop down. Here we go. Alternate it, front raise. 1, I have a slight angle. 1, abs in to the hand. I angle to what? 2. Now just play and see. What would happen if you went a little lower? Is that okay? Is that not okay? Breathing. You could go faster than me, but you've got to draw your abs into your spine because that's where we want to stabilize. You want to train that. Yes. A lot of work in your core, a lot of work in the hips, a lot of work in the shoulders, and you don't have to have any weights. Feel your shoulder blades, feel your back work. Nice. 1 more. So we're doing 10 each side. I counted to 10. You can always count yours. Setting that down. Get excited because we're gonna do a set of push-ups. In between those, we're not giving the shoulders a whole lot of rest. So you could use a wall. You know the drill. Wall, dresser, couch, bed, chair, floor. You pick. My chair is close, so my push-ups will be close. If you would prefer a little more chest, a little less emphasis on the triceps, but no emphasis, to go wider. All right? So, or you could be on the floor on your knees. 10 times, here you go. When you're ready, you do your push-ups. Do not forget that your abs matter. Pull your abs in like you're lifting yourself up from your very center. Yes. When you get to your 10, shake it out. Drop it back, reset your shoulders. So your shoulders are working this whole time. You need to honor that, manage that. Next set, right? Ready? Overload. We have to create overload to create change. Drop down. Chest is lifted, knees press out. Don't let them buckle in, press them out. Abs in, let's go. 1. So at the top, I'm pausing and pulling my shoulder blade back, and I'm drawing my abs in. Breathing. Yes, you got it. Looks good. Keep pulling your abs in, keep lifting your chest up. Nice. I'm going one more. Up. Press and stand. Amazing. Set your weights down. Shake it out, specifically your shoulders. Reset that, take a deep breath in. You're starting from a new place. You're not starting where you ended your push-ups last. You're not starting where you ended that last one last. Are you ready? Lengthen your spine, either on the floor or up on something. 10 times, go. Are you breathing? Perfect. Own your strength. And when you get to your 10, take a little walk. Shake it all out. How's everybody doing? Good? All right, get excited because we're gonna go single leg now. So this can be a kickstand, barely touching. We're gonna do a little, maybe a half squat up to a shoulder press. I'm gonna hold one weight. You choose your weight. You don't have to hold a weight. If you feel like it's enough, just figuring out that motion. Yeah, you have to know where you are, honor where you are. Bring your arm up. Now I keep kind of shifting because I want this foot anchored, this standing foot, and then this hip wants to do this. And that's not where I want it to go. I want to be more centered. So you do you. What do you need to do to line yourself up centered? Draw your abs in, let's go. Take it down. Now as I go down, I have to keep recentering. Now, options as you come up. You could let go of this leg and do more of a single leg. You can keep this leg down, have a little more help, right? Only you know what you need, so don't check out, check in. Unless you're coming back to do this again later today, this is your chance to check in with this. Yes. Beautiful. When you get to your 10, switch sides. It is okay if you are perhaps a more accurate counter than me and you go before me. Let's go. So this is a new side. This isn't the same side, so it's a new pathway we're creating. So you got to honor what's happening here. What do you need here? Abs in. I just want to keep cueing you to stabilize that lumbar spine, your lower back. Yes. Creating that range of motion. You choose how low. You got it. Nice. And then when you're done with that one, bringing it down, we're gonna do alternating bicep curls. So if you want heavier weights, get them. Shoulders back, abs in, counting 1 and 1. Let's go. 1, 1. So I'm crossing in the middle. Yes. Work your flex. So these weights are a little bit light for me for curls, so I'm really flexing. You got it. On purpose. Nice. And then set one weight down, keeping it going. Second set, single arm, single squat, shoulder press. Are you ready? Zipper up. Let's go. Down, press and lift. Down, press and lift. Every time you go, you're checking in. What can you learn? Nice. Good. Couple more. You're doing 10. This is my 10. Then we're switching sides. Heart rate up a little bit, yes. That's the best. Zipper it up. Get your position. Here we go. Take it down. Drive through your heel press and lift. Drive into it. So find that stability. Find where, like for me, when I go down, I want to push, roll into the outside of my foot. What happens for you? Can you keep the contact? Heel, ball of the foot, outside edge. Yes. Man, the long sleeves were a bold move today. I'm going one more. Yes. Bicep curls. Nice wide stance. Shoulders back, abs in. Here we go. Up, up, sorry. Up, up. Squeeze and flex, abs pull in. Shoulder blades slide back. Chest lifts up. Abs pull in. Yes. You got it. And then we're gonna set it down right here. Set it down. Shake it out. Now, do you remember where we started? This one? So we're gonna go back to this. We're gonna run through all of these just to test my memory and do a third set through. So all in a row, starting with single arm, single leg. Do you have what you need? Are you ready? Single arm, single leg reach. Like it matters. This is your last set. Single foot, hip goes back, let's go. You reach out and then set it down and notice, is it easier? Does it feel like you could find more spaces to contract? Does it feel like you could find more length? Right? That's the change you're already making inside your body. Just imagine if we hadn't done this today, you just would have been tightening, tightening, tightening. So you're counting your 10, and then you are switching legs. So you're doing you. We're doing each side. Here we go. Now we're gonna, when we do the row, we will do it with the leg lift. Yes. Remember, you're being very intentional about how you're lifting that back leg. Sort of extend that leg out, contract that leg. And when you get to your 10, I know it's not the easiest to count. You're gonna get your weights so we can do the row, optional leg lift with your row. Yeah? Okay. So hand supporting your spine. You ready? When you're ready, no rush, go. Lift and lower. So you want to be sure you're not bunching up in the neck with that arm lift. Breathing. Woo. Oh my goodness. When you get to 10 of these, switch legs. How are you doing with this? Plant your foot, square your hip. You know what to do. Notice your spine, hug into it. Feel like you're squeezing all the muscles in towards your spine to stabilize them. You're lengthening, you're strengthening, you're breathing. Yes, whatever sensation you have, that is your body getting stronger. That is your body working out what it doesn't need. That is your body letting go, working through. Taking it all the way to 10. Yes. Woo. Walk it off. And then we're gonna go to our front raise. Like shake your legs out, walk it off. Reset. We're gonna drop down, front raise. We're creating this. Toes out, wiggle your toes. You won't know and you can't find out how this could feel if you don't try it. Abs in, let's go. Up. Squeeze your core. Make no mistake, this is an ab exercise. Shoulders back. This is hips. This is quads. Upper body. Yes. Woo. Lift up. When you get to your 10, stand it up. We're going to push-ups. One last set. Triceps, shoulders, core, legs if your legs are straight. Everything has to stabilize. When you're ready, take it away. Be sure you use your abs with the push-up. Moving your body weight through space is one of the most important things to always be able to do. And it can be one of the hardest things to do if you had a lot of time off or you're just starting back, but you stick with it. You get stronger. You start changing that ratio, right, of your lean body mass, the mass you need to move through space. We're going to single here. Yes, I know, you wouldn't want to miss that. Oh my goodness. You ready? Single arm, single leg. Let's go. Don't overthink it. Just start and then get focused on what's happening, right? So we drop out of having an opinion about whether we feel like it or not, whether we like it or not. When you get all caught up in your opinions, you just know that's your ego keeping you stuck. And so if you can move past that and like bring your thoughts to something else, something more productive. Drive into that heel. Nice. Taking it to 10, going one more, and then you switch sides. You're almost there. Tuck that hip in, here we go. Push into the heel, chest up. Nice, I love these single leg moves for the opportunity to focus on one leg without compensating with the other. Chest up and breathe. Good. You're going to 10. Couple more. You choose. How soon do you want to lift that leg up? Bicep curls. Last one, standing. Toes wide, feet wide, shoulders back. Abs pull in, let's go. 10. Breathing. Flex it. Squeeze that muscle in. Good. Flex. That's where the good stuff happens. And when you get to your 10, bring it down. So I'm keeping the weights, I'm moving the chair, and I'm taking my body down to the floor. So take your time. There it is. We're gonna do a little tricep work as we do a little bit of ab work, just to add on to finish what we already started. Because for sure, we started that ab work as soon as we started class. And I want to challenge you to carry that ab work on throughout the day. What are the opportunities to stabilize your spine? So the feet are up, hands are up, push your shoulders and the back side of your shoulders into your mat. Like, you know, the best you can. And then squeeze your abs. Now keeping the feet where they are, hands come down to the ears, extend it straight up. I like to turn my wrists so the palms face away. Now, lift, keep going with the arms. Lift your hips just a little bit and hold that. Right, so you've got to have a weight that you can maintain control with those, like where your elbows are, preferably right, stacked on top of the shoulders. Your shoulders are touching the mat. Now we're gonna hold, when you get to your 10, hold at the top, keep the arms still, one leg at a time. Now your hips are slightly lifted. So you're not just like hips down on the mat, they're just a little bit up, like in part of a reverse crunch. Pushing the shoulders down, squeezing your abs in. I hope you feel that the same way I feel that, which is my abs are just on. Breathing. Yes. We're going to 10 each leg. We got one more. The hips kind of start to fall down. You have to remember to lift them back up. When you get to the 10, turn the palms so they face each other. Wait for it. We're doing a press. Elbows down, press it up. Down, press, like a close grip press. Lifting your hips so your abs are in a contracted position. Are you breathing? So you're going to 10 of these. Lift those hips up. Mine keep dropping down. They like sneak out. And then when you get to your 10, this is my last one. We're actually going to bring the arms down so the elbows are down, resting on the floor. You're welcome. Your arms get a rest. Both legs at the same time. Down, pull up. Now right here, it is essential that you squeeze your abs in so you're not letting that lower back strain. If you need to, separate your legs so you do one at a time, or you could bend your knees. Squeezing in, you got it. One more, and then a little rest. Set your feet down, reset. Take a deep breath, because we're gonna do all of that again. It's gonna be awesome. Second set's different than the first. Lift your feet up, lift the arms up. Arms start, push the shoulders down into the floor. Let's go. Hands to the ears, slightly lift the hips up after you get the arms started. Last round. Breathing. Don't miss the exhale. Almost there. It's so close. The end is almost here. Hold the arms at the top, single leg drop, take it down, lift it up with intention, right? This is like the finish where you get to tax things in a way that they weren't before, where you get to find things that you didn't feel before. I mean, what else are we here for? Breathe. And whatever else it is, I'm sure it's happening right now. Keep your abs squeezing in. Almost. Squeeze in. Like every squeeze is an opportunity you don't want to miss. And when you get to your 10, elbows come down and press up, close grip press. So you choose how much you want to lift the hips based on how you feel. If you feel like, yes, you're up for that challenge, do it. If you feel like you need to bring the hips down, do that. It's neither one is total rest. It's just varying degrees of work. But check your shoulders, they're touching the floor. Almost there. And then we're setting the elbows down, legs go by themselves, and then you are done. Here you go, down, just 10 of them. How much can you squeeze? Keep your mind on the motion you are creating. Right here. Almost. All the way. Yes. And then set the feet on the mat, set your weights down, drop your knees to one side, just a really brief unwinding. The great news is everything we did in class today, we were creating length as we're creating strength. And in my opinion, that is one of the best ways to stretch. It's a different experience than relaxing, lengthening, stretching. But it is creating length in the way your body is meant to create length, with one side working, one side releasing. Hug your knees to your chest, release that lower back. Awesome job, you guys. That was a lot of work. And now you get to take it with you into your day. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale out, release, rock yourself forward, come all the way up, because nobody can take this away, no matter what else happens today, how your day goes, who does what. This is done. You showed up for yourself, and I can't think of anything more important than that. You're taking your time, you're getting yourself to the top, over to each side. On your own time. You could still be on your mat. That would be totally fine. Awesome job.